We will now move to the keynote address. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you our keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker is the daughter of the late 33rd Sulu Sultan Jamalul Kiram III. She holds a bachelor's degree in interdisciplinary studies from De La Salle College of St. Emile, and she has also spent her elementary and secondary education at the then Philippine Normal University Laboratory School. Our keynote speaker is the icon of peace, interfaith, women empowerment and social upliftment, livelihood and development of Muslims in the Philippines, especially in Mindanao. Likewise, she is also internationally recognized as an influential sports leader for promoting our heritage sport, Pencak Silat, a combination of mixed martial arts practiced around the world and mostly in Asian countries. Moreover, her strategic initiatives inculcate historical justice and culture as reflected in her significant involvements in strengthening the 600th year Sulu-China relationship for the future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Princess Jacel H. Kira.
Salamat po for that introduction. To Dr. Maria Antoinette C. Montealegre, Vice President for Academics, Philippine Normal University. Professor Maria Ruth M. Regalado, IPSET Project Proponent and Director for Institute for Learning and Teaching and Learning. To Dr. Yusuf Hilmi Adlisen Jaya from Universitas Pendidikan, Indonesia. To my teacher way back in high school, my biology teacher, Professor Maria Lourdes Santiago Agustin. To all the faculties of ITL, teachers, fellow alumna, and to all of you, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Sabi po ni Professor Ruth kanina, I have to explain daw po why am I wearing this. As you can see, I'm wearing a Muslim traditional dress because I told myself that every speaking engagement that I will go to, I promise that I will somehow showcase the culture and traditions of Muslim Mindanao, because this is not known to many Filipinos. We are also Filipinos, and this is our traditional dress. I am Princess Jacel Kiram, proud Muslim Filipino po. I know Christmas is around the corner, but with this, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you for being here today, taking time from your busy schedule to attend this convention. I am very honored to be in front of the next generation of committed Filipino educators. Palakpakan po natin ang ating mga sarili. I have very high regards to teachers, not only because I am a product of the Laboratory School of Philippine Normal University, but because of the ability of teachers to mold their students. I myself am a product of good teachers. I owe them my education, my ideology, and my being because of what I have gained as important lessons from beyond and in our classrooms. I salute all educators, teachers who have selflessly teach from their heart to hone the young minds of our children. You have the responsibility to inspire every student as you pave the way in instilling in them the value of education. As the president and co-founder of the International Center for Peace, Reconciliation and Development, better yet known as ICPR, allow me to give you an overview of our organization. This international initiative was first conceptualized by only a handful of friends who have selflessly, collaboratively, and jointly envisioned a peaceful, progressive, and a prosperous Philippines. This is anchored on the belief that historical records show that the sovereignty and power of the archipelagic islands of the Philippines all began in Sulu. This newly founded organization, ICPR, traces its roots on the efforts while preparing for the 600-year Sulu-China friendship beyond borders this year. A historical commemoration of Sulu-China relations that began in the 14th century when the Sultan of Sulu, Sultan Paduka Batara, visited the Ming Dynasty Emperor Yongle of China. I myself was very much impressed with China's efforts in preserving history by honoring its legacy today. The tomb of Sultan Paduka Batara, known as the East King, still stands today, 600 years later. Its inscription expounds in great detail the deep relationship, honor, respect, and power of our elderly ancestors. In the Philippines, it is only a story, an oral tradition that has been passed from one generation to the other. It is for this very reason that we visited China this September 2017 and came back with a resolution, a unanimous decision to spread the word of hope to all, to once and for all share the truth and claim historical justice for the Sultanate of Sulu and Sulu itself to be recognized for its contribution to the pre-Spanish colonial history of the Philippines. The glorious days of Sulu may have passed, but still it deserves its moment to be attributed in our history. For every Filipino deserves to know our foundation and origin in order for us to truly know who we are and to enable us to direct our future and our children's children. With this, we have gained international supporters from China and the United Kingdom who believed in our cause. Today, we are still looking for partners and advocates. Okay. Sorry. Today, we are still looking for partners and advocates. The International Center for Peace, Reconciliation, and Development is a non-stop, non-profit, non-political, and non-partisan organization. We are best known as a conduit, or as a bridge, or a collaborator, or a center with the goal of unity in diversity. There are so many existing and emerging groups today, imbibing different ideologies from different races, religion, color, nationalities, status, and life. But we believe in a world of peaceful coexistence for all, through involvement, understanding, collaborative dialogues leading to empowerment at the grassroots level in order to achieve sustainable peace process. We focus on what is and what can be done with our modest resources. Modesty aside, in fact, even before ICPR has been established, we have been reaching out to help the community little by little. For great things are not achieved overnight. It is nurtured as it grows. It is for this reason that I call for your support. From every educator present here today, to help us create awareness of this reality and to also integrate peace education in your academic curriculum. To quote the words of Gandhi, he said, if we are to teach real peace in the world, and if we are to carry on a real war against war, we should have to begin with the children. The burden of this education lies on our educators. This will massively help us reach our goal. To reach peace, we also need to teach peace. We can be creative in our implementing classroom activities with value themes, such as being a person for others, love for country, gender sensitivity, peaceful coexistence, respect for differences or tolerance, and care for the environment, and the like. Also, according to Cora Weiss, in her Hague Appeal for Peace, she said, and I quote, "Education proceeds with deliberateness, can be institutionalized, and can touch the minds of both the young and the old. If wars are planned in the minds of men, then peace too. All of these campaigns are needed if we are to sow the seeds for peace and abolition of war. But none can succeed without education." So napaka-importante po ng role nyo as teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, great is the responsibility for every teacher today, as the future of our next generation is in the power of your hands. From the heart of our organization, we call for your support as we determine to create a ripple effect in the country. Starting from Sulu, we develop nationwide and international. Let us start within ourselves for our students. Congratulations in advance for the sacrifices that you all will make in the future in honing the next leaders of this country. Good luck sa inyong lahat at maraming salamat po.